New from us at 9, the Alabama High School Athletic Association back in the spotlight today. The organization asking a federal judge to dismiss a lawsuit filed by St. Paul's Episcopal School.
Yeah, and it's all about a new rule aimed at private schools, something known as competitive balance. Our Bree McNaught was at the federal courthouse in downtown Mobile today.
Bree, a lot of people watching this case very closely.
Yeah, they sure are, Byron and Lenise. The competitive balance rule was approved by the Alabama High School Athletic Association in 2017 and went into effect this school year. The rule basically forces private schools that achieve a certain level of success in certain sports to be reclassified, and that's exactly what happened to St. Paul's.
But we know what we're up against. We're not pretending, but we're not going away. You know, we've never shied down from anybody. We won't shy down from anybody right now. We've been a good team. We've been a good team that's been in this region play before. We're learning our ropes a little bit, but I don't care what happens in the next 7 games. If we play with that kind of guts, and that took a lot of guts to do what we did, I'd be proud of them. Week 10, 11, 15, 38th win. I don't care.
That was an emotional St. Paul's head football coach Steve Mask 5 months ago after the Saints' first 6A Region 1 game ever. St. Paul's football team, along with 14 other sports, were moved up in classification last year after the AHSAA established the competitive balance rule for private schools. Back in May, St. Paul's filed a civil lawsuit against AHSAA, calling the court to abolish the competitive balance rule, saying it penalizes some private school teams for being successful and puts their athletes in harm's way. Well, today, it finally went to federal court, the AHSAA asking the federal judge to dismiss the lawsuit. And after more than 3 hours of arguments, the judge asked for a 10-page brief from both sides by next Friday and said he would make a ruling as quickly as possible. We tried to get a comment from both parties today. Neither side wanted to talk.
On anything? Can you give us any from your party that could give us your thoughts on anything?
You could ask Mr. Williams all the time.
Mr. Williams, would you like to talk to us?
Not tonight.
Not tonight? It's also interesting to note that the judge asked how the St. Paul's football team did after moving from 5A to 6A. The Saints actually won 6 of 8 region games, finished 3rd in the region, and lost in the first round of the playoffs. But keep in mind, they dominated 5A competition the last few years, winning 3 state titles in a 4-year span. Byron?